Alright, I'm getting a bit backed up on games, so we will catch up. I don't think I have all the replays, but I know I have quite a few interesting ones in here. So we are going to go ahead and start with Super versus me. This is from, I guess, last week, because this week is still going on. And I cannot wait to see the a certain replay between Red and Super here. Because I want to see if the challenge result is accurate or not. So for me, my plan here is kind of just let's wrap up around the sides. I have my heavy hitters in the middle, and if I can isolate one side or the other, I will sacrifice some of my infantry so I can just demolish a whole other flank. All of my, as long as I pay attention to them, all of my characters should be able to pretty much get away from anything Khorny has available. But, yeah, we'll turn this way. I'm also not very good at micro, which is why I'm trying out Slaneesh. Everyone, myself included, calls these things harpies. They are not harpies, they're furies. I should have just stayed here, taken this fight. Instead, they're going to kind of pick apart my units here a little bit. I thought they did. Maybe they just work on my leadership. This part, though, this is not good for me. I should have actually probably just pulled straight back. My general, well, not my general, my wizard's coming in here. My other furies are coming back. I just see a chance to pin some flesh hounds in place with spears. But yeah, I have definitely lost one unit completely. My wizard is in there hard. These units are just sitting over here. Khorny has split their forces in two. They're faster, and strangely enough, harder hitting forces with the spawn and the flesh hounds up here. And their center here is actually kind of weak, at least as far as what's moving around. We have some bloodletters coming up. I am casting the You Go Nowhere spell. And my wizard is about to just vanish. My seekers are kind of holding up all this force. These guys took a little while to get in. I have a soul grinder coming up. I've decided, you know what, I might as well bring over my hero squad. He's brought in some Gorby chariots, which I don't think is a good call for this battle. I just don't have enough standing infantry for these things to do work. Their mass will be an advantage, but my hero squad is just going to go after this skull cannon. As more seekers got summoned over here. And I'm just running the soul grinder up here, because if I can hold this here, that would be great. See, he just randomly starts walking back. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So my cultist summons in some demonettes. Do I completely forget about him? Yes, yes I do. This would be great to charge into the back here. See, I did get the soul grinder over here. Demonette still forgotten. There they go. And I think this is some of my furies coming in. Yep. Just forgetting all of my seekers up here. All of this horrible, horrible micro. But soul grinder with the musk, magic attacks, and just The huge anti-large armor piercing here will just slowly rip through the spawn. It will rip through the flesh hounds. The cultist won't do much because he's on the ground. And I have my heart seekers in now. The heart seekers will just help me finally collapse this. Lots and lots of SuperCavy's forces coming over here just to deal with my general and the Slaneesh cultist. I decided to get out of there at this point. Was not able to basically do anything to the skull cannon. The big thing was just, I guess, bunching up his next wave instead of slowly coming in one unit at a time. I did stop this with an army ability because I want this to be fully caught by me. So holding them in place with my herald. The cultists will probably go down or get pretty close to it right now. These units, like literally, I think either one, if they had wrapped up here, they could have probably easily cut through both of these. But the herald's sitting over here not doing anything. There it goes. And then 2 units of Chaos Warriors. This, I'm fine if he's gonna sit 2 units here. I'm fine sitting 2 units up here. I have a feeling if, like, I kept looking at this and I'm like, if I drag these away right now and try to come down here or come around or do anything with them, I'm going to bring attention to them. I start bringing out some of my spawn, rotating my seekers and my heart seekers back, get my general out of there, and the soul grinder's just gonna fight on his own and then pull this way and hopefully just lure everything this way. Oh, I do still have my cultist. I thought he was gone. So you see me just kind of bringing stuff around. I'm gonna hit the flank, hit the rear. I can never tell which one's the Heart Seekers. Heart Seekers, 14, 15, 16, 18 kills. And at this point, I know this is kind of exposed, so I need to keep his focus down here. I need him not... Because, like, these Minotaurs also could have probably come up here. Yeah, the spears are a little bit scary for the Minotaurs, but... I just need to keep all his attention here. I need to keep it away from here. Gorby's chariots are shattered. I think the Heartseekers I try to kind of push back and around. See, this is the... At this point, I was positive he's going to roll these up this way, and I'm bringing my Bringers of Beguilement around because I figured they can chop through any Chaos Warriors that show up. Oh, no. Heartseekers are coming back this way. Running head into some Flesh Hounds. Flesh Hounds are great counter to Seekers. You can't really take them head to head like that. And even the Heartseekers took a good amount of damage for how cheap Flesh Hounds are. Still don't get why when the Slaneesh General summons Furies, they are not Slaneesh Furies. They are Undivided Furies. But right now, we're just trying to hold the edge points. Luckily, he is, he's just forgetting about things like the Minotaurs and his Chaos Warriors here. And I'm slowly bringing some reinforcements around this way. Yeah, like, more spawn, more wolves. And I don't think I have a force, even if I win this flank here, I don't think this force is big enough to take this. I think I unsummon these Marauders here shortly as soon as I see them. But yeah, now this general is definitely going in. It's paid for itself, or almost paid for itself, just with that kind of 1v1ing my Soul Grinder. The Anti-Large does nothing against a Herald on foot. These Heartseekers don't need to be sitting here. I guess they're just Warhounds. Still, I think they're going to be caught here. And tanks their hit points. Like I said, just using the Bringers of Beguilement down just to keep all this down here. I was positive. So this is probably not smart of me. Charge straight in. These Seekers probably should have hit the back of these Minotaurs. Yeah, I'm trying to get them out of there, but yeah, that's not working. Okay. My lord goes down. Super's just bringing in more stuff, doing the right thing. But now I'm just looking at this like, there's no way he doesn't charge up here. I should just hold him here because he's not bringing anything around this way. But he's just concentrated on everything that's here. I need to keep him from capturing this point as well. And the Skull Cannon combined with his general just is not enough weight. And now he has some dual weapon warriors. So yeah, I make a blockade here because he's not summoning anything over here. He hasn't done it all game. So I just need to keep this force from getting up here. More Seekers coming in. Everything here is almost dead. If I can just... But yeah, like you just see one Seeker unit after another just immediately die. We did kill the enemy lord there. But this looks like now it's, even with just the 1 point, I will win. Just he's not gonna force the point there. He's been trying to take my point. And technically he still hasn't gotten this away from me. And now I have a whole nother unit of spearmen. I definitely outweight him here. The Warhound's good call. The Warrior's good call, but my weight is just too great, and he has too much in the way of forces just protecting point 2. So, A for effort. But I was able to, I guess the original strategy of splitting the forces kind of worked because he just kept too much overwatching the center.